Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Unbox the Inbox with me, Gary Redmond. I hope you are having a brilliant time over Christmas and you're ready to get back into 2024. And today I wanted to make you a relatively short episode, just a quick tip, and to get your email marketing kicked off strong in 2024. Okay, so what I want to talk to you today is about subject lines, how to master your subject lines to get your emails open, to get eyes on your offers, and to get sales for your box. Okay, so I mean, we all know how important subject lines are. We make sure we grab enough attention and build enough curiosity in order to get the click. Okay, now the overriding kind of aim with a subscription with a subject line is to induce curiosity. Okay, because curiosity and open loops, humans hate it. Okay, they want to get to the end of the story. Okay, you want to get you to picture something in your mind, something happening, or something that a loop has been opened. Okay, so there's a few ways we can do this. So today I'm going to talk you through 4 frameworks that are going to help you to get more opens on your emails. Okay, I also have a link for some subject line templates. If you go to garyredmond.com/templates, I'm just double checking that it's still live, so bear with me. Yes, if you go to garyredmond.com/templates, you'll get 100 subject line templates from me. So without further ado, I'm going to go through some frameworks here that will help you. Okay, so number 1 is benefit plus time minus objection. Okay, so this is basically a benefit that your customer would want and a time frame that they can achieve it minus an objection they would have in their head about achieving it. Okay, for example, make your dog barking happy in 5 minutes without leaving the comfort of your couch. Okay, get delicious snacks delivered to your door in the next 24 hours without having to go to the store. Okay, make your children happy about reading and having fun with it by in 7 days, without having to have the argument over education, or without making them flip out, whatever it is. Okay, so benefit plus time minus objection. Another one, time for a dog party, hold the fur balls. Bring vacation to your house tonight without the sweaty airport stress. Okay, so it's a really good framework. Of course, you can play around with it as much as you want, but it's a really good one to get that benefit plus time minus objection. Okay, the next one is going to be questions and open loops. Okay, so did you miss this? Okay, why not do this instead? Something that's going to basically get them a question like, is this the end? Okay, and a question mark. Or there's so many things you could do. Like what I always like to do when I write subject lines, particularly for coaching and my personal brand, I'll think about the email, and then I'll write the email, and then I'll probably write the subject line at the end and be like, I wrote a subject line about I wrote an email about missing a flight recently, and I was like, I just missed my flight, and I put that into the subject line. Okay, so you're expecting so it's obviously a story, or you could probably even might have changed it to a question, like something that was going to induce curiosity, or the time I missed my flight, or I almost missed it, or I just missed it, things like that. Okay, so again, you want to make sure that your subject line is generally congruent with the email that you send. Okay, so like not all the time, you can switch things up, but you don't want to have something like I almost missed my flight, and then the subject line is just the email is just a sales email. People will eventually cop on that you're just tricking them. Okay, so you want to try and make the subject line at least congruent. You can break the rules sometimes, but it's rare. Like we might do something like your dog's order and send that out, and obviously that looks like an order email, but it opens it up and it's like, yeah, hey, order now, your dog is waiting. So you can break the rules sometimes, but don't do it all the time. Okay, you can send something that looks like a pattern interrupt. Okay, which I'll come to right now, actually, because the next one on my list here is the pattern interrupt. Okay, so they're a bit sneakier. Okay, so use them wisely. So as I said, we do like update, re your order, urgent message, and confirmed in capital letters, your refund has been issued. So these are breaking the rules. These are the pattern interrupt. Also, a pattern interrupt can be something crazy like, my dog escaped and never came back. Something crazy like that. Like maybe not that one. That's probably a bad one. But the time my dog nearly escaped, or your children will never forgive you for this. And then they open it up and it's, you're going to miss out on the best, things like that. Now, as I said, you might piss some people off, so you want to use them wisely, but something that's going to be a real pattern interrupt in someone's inbox. We use the one, for when people cancel, we send them an email that says urgent message, and it's like, urgent message, open it up. Hey, we're really, really sorry that you canceled. We really want to bring you back. Would you like to take this special deal to rejoin BoosterBox? And just reply yes to sign back up. And then people reply yes, and we set them back up again. So that's a really good one. So yes, they're not always congruent. To kind of break my own rule, they're not congruent with what's going on in the email. Sometimes, obviously, the more matching you can make them, and the more congruent you can make them, the better. But just be careful with them, okay? You don't want to piss people off all the time, because you send them something about the really urgent message, and it's just sign up for my box. So that was pretty much it, guys. Subject lines. Another tip with subject lines is to take a note or a screenshot or a little swipe file of the subject lines that make you open your emails. Okay, so see what your competitors are doing, see what other big brands are doing, anything that induces your curiosity enough to open an email. Write it down, okay? Take a note of it, and then you can mend and break, and you can model your own subject lines on what works on you. Okay, and that's a really good tip for any type of marketing. Any Facebook ads that capture your attention, any emails that make you buy something or click on something, take a note of that. But particularly with subject lines, it's pretty easy just to copy and paste them or take a screenshot and write them out. Okay, so just a short one today. The more emails, the better the open rate you can get in your emails, the more eyes you get on them, the more chance you have to sell or to build connection with people. So it is important. So the main thing you want to remember is, how can I build some curiosity? How can I sum up this email in a way that's going to be, explain the subject of the email, but also make it interesting enough for them to follow the loop or follow the trail. Okay, so hope this episode was helpful, and feel free to go to GaryRebin.com/templates, and you can get 100 email subject line templates that work really well. Final tip before I go, you can actually go to a subject line generator if you go to Google and have a look there. So between that, your swipe file, and the templates that I've given you, should have plenty of ideas going into 2024. Thanks, bye-bye.